Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. What is going on, guys? How are you guys doing? So it's been about 2 weeks since we got the big Season 2, Year 2 reveal for Street Fighter 6. Whatever you want to call it, I'm probably going to keep calling it Season 2. It just rolls off the tongue better. But basically, since the reveal, and even during the reveal itself, there was a lot of mixed reactions, right? A lot of hype stuff happened during this reveal, right? The Year 2 character pass, kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie, right? It's Bison, Terry Bogard, Mai, and Elena, right? And, you know, that's a mixed bag right there. But overall, it's kind of crazy because, you know, Terry Bogard and Mai, they're not Street Fighter characters, right? So this is the first time in Street Fighter history that Street Fighter has guest characters, right? And I mean legit guest characters, like crossover characters. Not characters from, you know, Capcom's library. Because, you know, Capcom has gone on record. They've said that, for the most part, most of their games take place in the same universe, right? That's why, you know, Cody and Guy from Final Fight, a bunch of Final Fight characters, they cross over into the Street Fighter universe. Metro City, the main location of Street Fighter 6, that's from Final Fight, right? Also, Zeku. Zeku is also a Final Fight character. He's Guy's teacher, but he's also a Strider, you know? So there's a lot of crossover with Capcom's games. Dude, I'm willing to bet money that in the next Resident Evil game, it's supposed to be open world, that's what the leaks are saying. I bet money that Metro City is going to be on a map somewhere. I'm just saying. But anyway, I want to talk about the Year 2 character choices. Because, like, as insane as this is, right, that Terry Bogard and Mai, right, these two legendary fighting game characters are in Street Fighter 6 now. I've been seeing a lot of people disappointed. I've been seeing a lot of people, you know, they have issues with this. And, I'll be honest with you, I kind of understand, right? Even during my reaction, when I watched it live, I'm like, oh, this is sick. But also, I don't know if I like this, you know? The main problem is that there's only 4 character slots. Again, right? That is the main issue with this, right? There's only 4 characters again. Dude, we were begging Capcom not to do this. They did it anyway, right? And 2 of these character slots are guest characters, right? And listen, I'm not one of those dudes that does not like guest characters. I love guest characters, you know? It's just that Street Fighter 6 in particular, it's a game that takes place in the future, right? It's past the Third Strike timeline. So most of us, we want to see our classic characters and what they're up to right now, you know, in the future. Like, what's going on now? Where's Sean? Is he, like, what's he doing, right? Where's Makoto? I don't care about Makoto, but I know a lot of people, they pretend to like her. Dudley, is Dudley still the boxing champion? You know? What's Remy up to? What about Necro? You know what I mean? So, like, we want to see these characters, and the fact that each season is only 4 characters, it's limiting the amount of characters that we're, you know, that we're seeing, that we want to see, and 2 of them are guest characters this season, right? So that's what the first issue is, or, you know, the first couple issues, right? There's nothing wrong with Terry or Mai, right? I will say, they are the 2 most, like, prominent SNK characters, right? Someone on Twitter was like, hey, Terry and Mai aren't guests, they're family, right? And I feel that because, like, you know, the image of Ryu and Terry standing next to each other and Mai and Chun-Li standing next to each other, those are iconic images, right? It's like they've always been Street Fighter characters, which is another problem, I think, because they've crossed over before, so it's not as special, you know? It's just that this is the first time Street Fighter has had crossover characters, you know? The next issue is that the 2 Street Fighter characters we're getting this season are Bison, right? Which he looks great, don't get me wrong. And Elena, right? Elena, we all feel a certain way about her, right? We love Elena, but, like, she's kind of infamous after Street Fighter 4. You know? She was kind of broken in Street Fighter 4. Plus, Elena's not the hypest character. Like, let's be real, she really isn't. I'm sure Capcom is going to put her in this game, and she's going to be amazing. Right? They're really good at doing that, right? Which brings me to Bison. Bison is the iconic Street Fighter villain. We all love Bison, right? For me, it was a Tuesday. We love that shit. Come on, dude, it's Bison. However, Bison, gameplay-wise, most people will agree he's not that interesting. He really isn't, right? We love Bison, right? But the fact that he's a DLC character, it's like, oh, okay. Huh. You know? And like most people are saying that, you know, he plays like Bison. Cool. I do like what they're doing with him story-wise. I like that he has his little cloak on. I like that he has the horse. I like that he has amnesia. So he's not the same dude. You know? It's Bison, but he's not the same, you know, I'm the evil guy with psycho powers, I'm going to take over the world. That he's been for the past, like, 30 years. Right? And that's the other issue. Like, Bison dying in Street Fighter V, we were kind of ready to move on. You know, that's why we were so excited. You know, Luke being the main character, JP being the villain, right? We got the new characters, Jamie, Kimberly. And then we just, you know, went back to Bison, right? We thought it looked like they were setting up Ed to be the new Bison, but like, you know, the good Bison. I don't know, man. So I feel like the reveal that Bison is coming back, that should be a bigger deal than it is. But it isn't, right? It gets kind of lost in all this. All in all, I am excited, right? When Bison comes out next week, I will be putting hands on him, right? I did play Bison a little bit in Street Fighter V. He was like the scrub killer character, excuse me. Dude, I can't talk today, man. They just announced the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection earlier. I'm still shook, you know? Like, I can't even... Capcom is going kind of crazy right now, right? I'm going to make a big brain prediction. The Capcom, or the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, on the website it says that it's part of the Fighting Collection series. We're going to get a Capcom vs. SNK collection as well. Right? I'm calling it right now, right? They're working on a new Marvel vs. Capcom, they're working on a new Capcom vs. SNK. That is my... I've looked into the future, I've used my observation hockey. That is what I see. Anyway, guys, I've rambled long enough for about the year 2 of Street Fighter 6. What do you guys think? Where do you guys fall on this spectrum of hype? Because like I said, it's kind of cut down the middle. I'm seeing a lot of people happy and we're excited. Yo, Terry, blah, blah, blah. And then a lot of people are like, dude, this is not what I wanted. You know? So leave a comment. Let me know. I am genuinely curious. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!